their playoffs lives stay alive. Let's go ahead and bring out to the stage, Evil Geniuses. And of course, for EG, they get this win here. They get themselves a playoff spot, a big game for them, Vansili. So you know that the pressure is on.
Then those kind of compositions that you'll see from Furia, for example.
And the store might be getting opened up here. And here it is, yeah, opened wide. Nature just managed to grab the one before eventually the trade comes through, so.
Got to accelerate on the A side here, surely, but they're worried about Shy.
And Shy is lurking off to the side. Icy collects. Decent little kill here for a good opener of EG, but time to convert it one step further. You have the player advantage. Players, though, looking for a bit of a peek and a play to be made. Icy is just about dodged that fault line, tucked to the side. Salvo's up top and over towards the staircase. That's Mazzino. Chunks out of them. KRU is still playing this one steadily, slowly. Melz is worried about a lurk this entire time, so he hasn't been able to regroup in for this retake.
These are the spots where you expect KRU's individual form to apply a lot of pressure to EG, but they got to hold strong. They got to convert these player advantage situations.
Oh, the timing just about missed, but okay. Controlling with a bit of the pistol spamming away. Melz is going to be meeting his match. 2 EG players. Moves it down to Mazzino on 17 HP. It's very tough. And EG are going to be able to secure up this pistol round. Early on, a good start.
No wall, though, to bait. It's only these thorns.
Flash gets a connection. KRU are aware there's players loitering around here with a Nightfall. Scatters, spells it out. Nice and easily here. That Salvo's off to the side. Melzer, he couldn't hear anything. Didn't even realize, I suppose, that the Salvos were coming in. I'm not too sure how that happened. And Superman, he's plucked Mazzino straight out of the fight. In through mid, Ye with the plant now as well, and that through that smoke just doubling up through into Waterfall. One left to stand, not for much longer, EG.
What a round!
Yeah.
Where did that one come from?
30 seconds left with a stack of bodies over towards A. Here's where you got to get a bit of a move on. That one's going all the way to Narnia. We're not going to be finding out where that one's going, but still with the salvos. Yeah, that's Shy, pushed out into the open. And with these rifles in hand, I mean, listen, EG just winning these gunfights out still. Back at the site. Danger player potentially, but only the classic. What can you really do? And it's not being cleared. Round to the corner. Needs to be a trade inside.
Okay,
this is getting messy. You can't be dropping rounds like this. 2 players in through tree. There it is. Dimensional Drift is going to be telling them all stuff that they probably already know at this point here. Nightfall scatters forwards. See if Melzer can hold it down here in through mid. That's Superman takes the challenge, wins the fight. Kesnet from behind. That's a 140 jobber and just cleans up in the end.
And those are 2 duels that again go the way of EG. Raw fights and they're winning them.
Nature taking that first point. Mazzino with the fault line has slowed them down to a degree, but there's that stun and there's that return again. Just sweeps in Superman to save the day. Discipline taking a fight together. EG are 10-2.
Nature's dived in.
He has. Maybe they've heard this one. KRU need a game plan to try and clear these players out through backside. But they are rooted in spot for now. EG just trying to play it a bit more disciplined, waiting for the salvos here, and it needs to be that peek and round to the side with the pistols in hand. Classics to try and do a lot of work here. There's a lot of damage done. Multitudes of players. Weaken up. Superman! My goodness!
He can't be stopped today!
2 players dropped. Now KRU have to try and hold on to this one with just 3 remaining.
Did Adverso and Mazzino realize that the plant had gone down on B there?
It's all over the place. Genuinely is, with that door opened wide. Bit of worry here. KRU anchoring onto the one side of the smoke, clearing, partitioning up to the side. This is EG with all the discipline in the world, enough to just sail away. Up to 12 now for EG.
And the game is over. 9 opportunities to close out for EG. Make sure that they can end this real fast.
Yeah, they got 4 players just waiting to try and gear up, posture up, and take control, and take away the map. Showstopper rebound, Shy barely alive, but he's got to do it all in a spot he's going to be familiar with. But now being surrounded, it's a net that is tightening all the way around him, constricting, and Shy, your options running dry. Need a miracle with the way that EG are playing. Thorn's not broken, not deaded, but Icy just topples him anyway. 13-4 for our opening map.
Contact.
Yep, Shy catches it. There's a flash and a peek. Well, he's going to be all the way back here, but a bit of spam through the box as well as a half clearance inside. Yeah, it's all managing time. EG very aware.
They're super aware of these trap plays. Everything that KRU has tried has failed. EG are always 1 step ahead. And they've always got multiple players too. They're never just experimenting and teasing into these spots with one or two. There's always a full pack of bodies ready to trade out.
Because an Adverso going to be making a good go at this one. Might be a 2v5, but as a pistol round, you got nothing to lose still. Other than your life. Adverso. 1v5. Players are low, but Josh has already sold me a bridge. I'm not going to try and pawn it off to you.
No, the 1v5 does not look likely here. EG playing with a ton of discipline.
Spike planted.
Pushes KRU back and allows EG to settle back into more defensive positions.
White face. Melter does not go down there. The bullet's just drifting past him. We'll see if there's a star available to potentially obfuscate this one from going through. Quick tap from Adverso. They already know that they need to try and force out that pull, but it's been called that they're off. So steady hand, holding back that util. Superman is going for a big wraparound play here. Another tap. Finally, the pull's being forced out of them.
But there is no smoke for Melzer. He doesn't have a star available.
Rebounding, bit of the util here. Melzer now sticking here, but you've got two players holding this over the shoulder, and already they've earned themselves half. This is KRU, massive chance to try and win this one out. Players are going to be falling, but onto the side of EG as well. Need to try and clean this one up. The wraparound on the flank, Superman, it finally pays off, and he swings around for that three-piece. Listen, got a bit hectic.
25 seconds, and they're not even ready to split. Superman could just go down here.
To wall, Superman. He's just white-facing straight into it. Now listen, Derek's off to the side here with a ricochet into the stun, and he does face it in time, but Kesnet was up onto that side. The tower needs to be dealt with. There's only 12 seconds left. Adverso just toying with him, trying to buy that time. Nature lands it. It's a worldly of a shot. And it leaves it now down to Melzer pushing through. Desperate times, desperate measures, and it does not work out. 5-0 now for EG.
But I mean, you take a look at the positioning of Superman and Derek here. KRU don't 100% know it, but this one is definitely ending B still. That recon dart is good from Adverso. It's going to keep 3 bodies on this side.
So okay, the ult is going to be used to try and clear the way through.
Yeah, but the gate crash is coming back to B.
Yeah, faking that presence again, but yeah, you haven't really removed any of the thorns prior. There's only 38 seconds left. Cosmic Divided even being committed here. There's a flash into the face as well. No connection, and even a return. That's it. Swinging in through the back. This is all KRU now. In control. Thorns not broken in time here, but might not be too much of a problem. The pull is being denied. EG, hold on, Nature. He's finding some ground here, but no coverage in for the back there, but okay, Nature's already found himself the 3-piece, but left into that 1v2. He'd have to ace to finish this one off. Kesnet round to the side just with the shoulder, and he's found that first kill. Okay, Steel Garden, it's available. 8 seconds left and remaining. Plant down, but you're sticking your body out just a little bit too wide there. Does Melzer know? He's gonna know now. Up towards heaven. This is it, an ace potentially to seal this one up, and playing time, backs out wide. He just wants to fight. He wants to end this round here, and now, and he spots it out entirely.
That's a ridiculously good round from Nature.
Bit missed time there, but still, EG have control of it, and Thorns are going to be broken. Spike is planted in the midst of all of this one here, and KRU can vacate. Back to long, back to the safety where they can try and play for the long-range battle with their guns and the util in hand. A bit of spam goes a long way in a spot like this. Still a 4v4. He was up and over towards the top here, just trying to body block and dodge this one, but the spam as well. Yeah, he's going to be dropped there in through the smoke. That's Derek. Good adjustment. Quick up with it. Still smokes to try and drop this one, and players still finding their marks and the targets themselves. Superman! 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 Sticks it all the way!
Inside the smoke, nothing that KRU could do. Because he just sent the gate crash over towards A as well. Mazino, he's walking in.
Oh, he's all the way through! The shot's gone wide, but not the second one. That's Ye. Finds it, pops ahead of Mazino. Dimensional Drift of Icy as well, looking to clear through most of the site, just realizing actually, hold on, it was just Mazino into the fight, and that's a rifle picked up.
It's a 5v3 to close things out and deliver EG a 2-0 to get into playoffs.
30 seconds left.
A gift.
Circumstances we weren't expecting at the beginning of the day. But here we have it, making moves now. KRU, Cosmic Divide to give them just a bit of safety, but the Salvo's going to be pushing it back anyway here. Adverso needs to find a bit of a spot to try and plant into and stick this one all the way through. There's that extension forwards. Time has been bought, but in their 3v5, Steel Garden overlapped. The win cons are just dwindling right now for KRU. Small pocket to play in potentially here. Facing the challenge, Derek gets 2 with a bloody Bucky, and they are swarming EG. It's a 13-7 finish, a flourish towards the end here, and a 2-0 dismissal of KRU in an insane upset to secure their spot in the playoffs.